Alright beauties and beasties, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you how to do this easy but cool galaxy makeup that is completely practical for everyday use, of course. First I'm using my jumbo eye pencil in Milk from NYX Cosmetics, and I'll be using that to draw two parallel lines across my face. You can put this wherever you want, but I put it just above the eyebrows and just across the bridge of my nose. This makeup was inspired by the Avant Garde looks that Kimberly Margarita, aka ColourCreep, does, because I absolutely love the stuff that she does. It's all cool and pretty, and yeah, it's awesome. Now I'm using a black face paint by the brand Snazaroo to put all in the area that I just outlined, including over my eyebrows and across my eyes as well. It does come out pretty easily, but you're going to end up looking like the Hamburglar. For the actual galaxy effect, I'll be using two of NYX's Liquid Suede cream lipsticks, one in the color Sway and one in the color Little Denim Dress. You can use a face paint if you want, but these are the colors I had handy. You'll be taking those, putting them in random areas on your face, and then blending them in as much as possible without making it completely disappear into your face. I put the color Sway down first, but then I'm putting down Little Denim Dress, and I'm going to kind of put that right next to Sway. That way it kind of blends from the purple to the blue, which makes it an even cooler effect than having just patches of each color. To clean up the lines, I'm just using a foundation that I had used for my face originally in order to make the lines more smooth and not as rigid. Now for the fun and messy part, which is the stars. I'll be using a white face paint from Snazaroo as well as an angled brush. Now an angled brush is probably the best to use because the bristles are a lot more stiff than other brushes, so they flick back when you pull them back. When doing the stars, you want to have a more varied effect to make it look like stars are brighter than the others, so you want to make some splotches bigger than the other. So if you find your brush only doing small little specks, maybe hand put on some of the stars themselves, that way you can have a varied look to it. A little detail I did with the eyes is using one of NYX's Liquid Vivid eyeliners to just line them to add a little bit of an accent. This is completely optional, but I think it makes it look a little bit cooler. So unfortunately I actually don't own any black lipstick, but I'm going to use my Snazaroo face paint since it's only for a little bit of time that I'll be wearing it, and I'll just be taking that black face paint that I used before and putting that on my lips as if it were a lipstick. I also used that purple lipstick I used before and put that in the middle and kind of just blended it towards the corners of my mouth. This part is pretty fun too. I'm making the streaks on the bottom of the mask, and how I did that is by taking a little bit of coconut oil and putting it on the bottom of the mask and letting it drip down. This way it gives a natural looking streak, and I'll just take my black face paint and fill it in. Coconut oil has a very low melting point, so it will melt with the temperature of your skin. Unfortunately, when the coconut oil does melt, it doesn't bring the face paint down with it, which is what I thought it did, so I had to change my plan to what I'm currently doing. Next, I'm moving on to the collar piece of it, which the collar is basically done the same exact way as the mask, but the only difference is we won't be using coconut oil to bring the face paint down, but we will just painting similar streaks on the way up the neck. Since we're doing the same exact thing on the bottom as we did the top, I'll let you guys know about a few things. One is I do have an Etsy shop. It's etsy.com/shop/beautymeetscrafts, which I'll give you guys a discount code and the link down below so you guys can go and buy maybe some of my paintings or crafts and stuff like that, and I'll be updating it as I go. Another thing is I do have a Patreon. It will be in the description below as well, but that's a place where you can help support me as a creator by pledging a certain amount of money each month in order to help me be able to buy the supplies I need as well as upgrade my setup, because the current camera that I'm using is the first camera I've ever owned, and it's not exactly the best camera, and I'd like to fix that someday. So by you guys pledging a certain amount of money, which you can cancel at any time, it really helps me out. So I would appreciate it so much if you guys did that. Also, we are almost at 800 subscribers, so I just want to say thank you guys so much for that. You guys are so amazing. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, And I will see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to check out the links below. Follow me on social media. And I'll see you next time. Alright, love you guys. Bye.